Okay, so we're going to go ahead and strain this. And you see this is the one from the 18th, so it's been 3 weeks. We've been stirring it at least once every day because of all the bubbles. And what we're going to do is we're going to get the big crap off first. I'm just draining the big stuff, and you see it's caught a lot of it, but there's still a bunch of this stuff still in here. So this is what we're going to restrain to try and get a cleaner version. Now this is the second one that we're getting ready to do, and we've noticed there are still bubbles coming up in this. There was one right there. There was one right there. I'm sure there's others that I'm not seeing right now. Maybe you can. There was a big one that just went right there. We're going to strain it, see what the deal is with this one. Okay, so out of that gallon, this is what we strained out of it, and the first straining and the second straining, and this is what we got out of it, half a gallon. This has a tangy taste. There's no fizz. It's sweet yet tangy at the same time. We have our own theory, but we're going to strain the rest and give you the results at the end of the video. This is the 3rd gallon jar. Now we found a faster way of doing it. I'm taking and putting this washcloth that we were using into a strainer, into a glass bowl for the first strain. And then the second strain, we're putting it into this, and then we're moving it into the jars. 4th container, which is the half-gallon container, and we've actually seen plenty of bubble action in here. Alright, so this is 5 and 6 of the half-gallons, and these are the ones that have been completely sealed and just burped every day and stirred. Let's see how they sound. That's odd. They've been burping.
There it goes.
Whoop, there it goes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strain these off and see how these work. There's 3 of these, and we will come back when these 3 are done. Okay, here's the last one. Did you hear it? So, these were from the first gallons right here that had the filter for the lid. They were open for oxygen. Everything was bubbling. All of these were open and burped every day and stirred so that the fruit would not dry. These 2 are from the 3 that stayed completely sealed. As you can see with their lid, this is how we're telling them apart. Now, this is all the stuff that we strained out of them. Our results are personal results. This is my personal opinion. These 3, we knew a week and a half ago was ready. Life gets in the way of life. We could not strain these. We did taste these on a daily basis. These were very, very good. But because of other things and commitments that needed to be taken care of first, these 3, I feel, taste more like vinegar, which is not a huge waste because they will be used. They are a very good tasting vinegar. I will use them in my cooking, in my dressings. So it's still a win-win. Plus the gentleman who let us go pick, we're taking him some as well. So say 2 gallons from the 3.5 to 4 gallons that we had sitting on the counter. These 2 were from the 3 half-gallons that we had closed and burped and stirred every day. If you look, you can see a difference in the coloration. This is much lighter and prettier. Now there's going to be more sediment, but until there is, right now we're just looking at the difference in the 2 colors. These taste amazing. These, when they weren't introduced to the oxygen, I think kept longer in the warm period than these did. Now keep in mind, it fermented faster because it's just so hot here in Mobile, Alabama. It's just very, very hot. Now, we're going to go further with it and put one in the refrigerator, because I don't know about y'all, but I don't like hot wine, and leave one on the counter and let it ferment a little bit longer. See if it turns into vinegar or if it's stable on the counter. A lot of people kill off the wild yeast because they said it's a jackpot. You don't know whether you're going to get socks or if you're going to get sweetness. We hit the jackpot. Ours tastes amazing. The vinegar, I could drink just the vinegar. It is very good, but it has that tang. That made a wonderful wine. And all it was sugar, water, and fruit. If anybody can tell us if our theory is right, leave it down in the comments down below. If you're more familiar with this process of making wine, please let us know so that when we do future batches, we won't mess up. The way it is right now, what worked for us was doing it just like that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.